Set. And that off. They break away in the feature, the COLM QUINN BMW Mile, and it is Bear Prophet just taking them along from Mississippi River. Closest Dunum, and on the inside are Randy, followed on settling down by Norwalk Havoc as they race the end of the first furlong. And it is Dunum taking it up, followed by Bear Prophet. Mississippi River is close, with Evening Blossom improving on the outside of Grey Leader, followed by your Randy, and then Norwalk Havoc and Power Under Me and Schlieve Binion, and then Chazamy, followed by previous winner Court d'Or. Independent Expert has two behind, Monaster Boyce and How You Like That. 5.5 to run. The leader is Dunum, and Seamie Heffernan heading up towards the bend, followed by Bear Prophet and Nicola Burns, and on the outside Mississippi River and Jack Cleary, being followed towards the halfway stage by a Randy and Jimmy Dalton, then Evening Blossom and Norwalk Havoc and Grey Leader next. On the inside, Power Under Me, and then Schlieve Binion, Court d'Or, Chazamy, Monaster Boyce, Independent Expert, and How You Like That remains the back marker heading down into the dip. In front in the yellow cap is Dunum from Mississippi River, taking up second from a nudge along Bear Prophet, followed for home by Evening Blossom, and then a Randy and Norwalk Havoc shaken up. Grey Leader is next. It is Dunum kicking on by 2 lengths from Mississippi River, and then Bear Prophet, Evening Blossom, or Randy, Norwalk Havoc and Grey Leader, and Monaster Boyce and Power Under Me next with Court d'Or. After them is Chazamy, Schlieve Binion well back, then Independent Expert, and How You Like That. They straighten for the last furlong, the COLM QUINN BMW Mile. It's Dunum, the one they've got to go and peg back. Bear Prophet is back into second from Mississippi River, running on a Randy on the outside. Inside the final 150 yards, Dunum all out from Bear Prophet, coming with every single stride. Dunum on the inside of Bear Prophet. It'll go to the judge though, then a Randy and Power Under Me.
Welcome back to Galway. Dunham's just won, of course, the feature event day 2 of the festival, COLM QUINN Mile. For the winning trainer joins me now, Natalia Lupini. Many congratulations. Well done. He's been some servant and he loves it around here.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, he's been a great servant for us. And Galway, it's a track that really brings him alive. And he has run so many good races here. He has had now 3 wins. 2 Premier Handicap wins, and he was placed in this race 2 years ago. So obviously, you know, we couldn't dismiss these two races this week, and it worked today. So.
And he got reeled in close home, didn't he, by Court d'Or back a couple of years ago here?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was third in this race 2 years ago, and then he won the Ahonoora on the Sunday 2 years ago, and then he ran a good race in the Ahonoora last year. He was third, so yeah, it's a Galway specialist really. So.
And obviously we're going to see him back, all things being equal, on Sunday as well.
Yeah, obviously if our vets will give him a good check over, and if we're happy with everything, we'll see him back again, yeah, on Sunday, yes.
And this is his first win since winning the Ahonoora back in 2023.
Yes, it is, yeah. We've tried him at listed level, but obviously, you know, it's it didn't work for us, and the track, and this track Galway brings him alive, so yeah.
And Seamie, excellent on him. He won it from out of the gates, didn't he?
Yes, yeah. He said he was going to jump in behind. He obviously wasn't going to give away his position. Being drawn in stall 2. And it worked, yes. He kept him confident and settled in front, and he just let him enjoy himself, which is the most important thing at this stage of his career. Loves the downhill into the dip and the uphill finish, and it keeps him interested and focused on the game. And yeah, he kept battling towards the line, and yeah, he got it. So.
And he's a horse who's never been flashy. He just does the bare minimum. I remember, it's a long time ago now, his opening win came off a mark of 58.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he just kept climbing up the handicap. You know, 3 years ago when he started to run for us, and since then he has been great. And we have tried our best to keep him fresh and prepared for this race. We took him to the beach. We took him to the beach just to keep him fresh and interested, and yeah, it has worked.
Has this been the plan since last year, to whole season work back from Galway? Basically?
Obviously, we had a few other Premier Handicaps in mind, the 7 furlong at Cork, but we think that the cut on the ground, it's something that he really enjoys and he really needs, and he always gets that year. So yes.
And great to be back in the winners' enclosure as well. It's been a frustrating season for you, isn't it?
A little bit, yes. We have a lot of, you know, the 2-year-olds aren't quite ready yet. They're big and backward. They'll be ready now sort of for this second part of the season. And the 3-year-olds as well are big horses. And we're looking forward to the 2-year-olds. Are actually a nice bunch. And we're looking forward to get them out now towards August and September. So they're looking like a lot of them could be a 3-year-old prospect, but we don't mind that, as you know, they carry a bit of class with giving them time. So
Well, many congratulations. Great to see you back in the winners' enclosure. And Dunum, you trained them brilliantly and spot on for the day. We'll see you Sunday, please God.
thank you very much. Thanks, Kev.
Yeah, Seamie Heffernan's just won her feature event, day 2 of the festival, the QUINN Mile on Dunum. First time you've won this race?
Somebody told me that this morning, and if I was a gambling man, I'd have lost money. But there you go, my memory's gone.
Won it out of the stall, Seamie.
He's never run a bad race at the track. Greg and Natalie said he was back in form. Likes and ease in the ground as he gets a bit older. I felt I had got a willing partner. He quickened up the hill, and he dug deep when the challenge came.
He's just run out of a close home in this race a couple of seasons ago before going on and winning the Ahonoora. He was £2 lower. That was his last win, the Ahonoora, here back in 2023.
That sounds good, and it's worth plenty of money in a couple of days' time. If Greg, the owners, if Natalie, if everyone is happy with the horse and he's entered, he could come back. I don't see why not. You know, I don't see why not. So I'd better get on to my agent.
And Craig Bryson, of course, and yourself, you have a long-standing relationship. Both of you worked in Ballydale for quite some time.
Yeah, I used to ride a bit for Natalie and Bertie Butler and up the north, and then I got to know Greg very well in Ballydale, and he met up with Natalie, and they've become a team, and they work well together. And when they think a horse suits me, Wayne, or another rider, they put us on it. You know, you're never guaranteed you're going to be riding that or that, but they use their heads and they get it right, like they did there.
Was it the plan to go forward out of the gates?
Yeah, go forward, maybe take a lead if there was somebody gunning, but listen, they left it basically up to me, but I was to be positive on them.
Another big winner?
Sounds good.
They hit the line, but Dunum at 12-1 wins for the third time here at Galway, Ruby, and a big lift for his yard, as you said, who've been going through a quiet time.
Huge lift for the yard. Gary broke really well didn't break that well. Seamie Heffernan kicks him through outside of Randy, gets inside Bear Prophet through the first couple of 100 yards, and now he's in pole position. Seamie Heffernan gets on the rail, pulls the handbrake. Nicola Burns is on his tail. Mississippi River gets caught outside that, and nobody else gets a look in from here on. Evening Blossom in the purple is travelling well. Grey Leader in the light green is quite keen. Mississippi River is a good sit. Or Randy, 1-2-3, Gary, 1-2-3 to the rail, and from there on, like Galway going wide is so difficult. Steve Beening gets trapped wide. Courdor, Monaster Boyce goes widest of all, and when you get as wide as he gets, you've no chance. You have to stay in and hope you get a bit of luck. How you like that down at the back, I don't know where he ends up, but at least he runs through horses. Power Under Me got trapped well back, but Dunum is in front and absolutely loving, and Seamie freewheels into the dip. Nicola Burns is covering him, so too is Jack Cleary and Mississippi River. Or on the Evening Blossom didn't face the hill. Norwalk Have It, I'm not so sure what happens to him in the end, because I was watching Dunum and Bear Prophet, but Seamie coast down into the dip, and when he gets to the bottom he sets sail on Dunum, who loves this hill, and he's quickened against it, and then has to dig really deep to repel Bear Prophet and Orandi as they come at him. But Dunum goes off the bend, and it's catch me if you can, and nothing could catch him.
That's it in a nutshell, yes. Mississippi River was trying hard at this stage to peg back Dunum, unable to do so. Bear Prophet just briefly couldn't stay with Dunum, and then he runs on really well again. Really,
he does, but that's the difference. He's a mile and one horse, really, Bear Prophet, isn't he? And just that turn of foot at the bend, you didn't have it. Nicola Burns gets him out, or Andy, who we didn't see since the Lincoln and Doncaster's run well down the outside for Jimmy Dalton. But look, you have to love the way Dunum keeps at it and digs in, and Bear Prophet just fails to get to him. Really good run. How you like that, Gary? Look, came out slowly, finishes fifth, but when you end up at the back, you got to ride the race that How You Like That ran, which was Ben Cohn. You got to take chances and go in Galway. You can't be going out, and Dunum gets the job done, beats Bear Prophet and Randy. You had to be on the pace, but when someone as sharp as Seamie Heffernan gets on the front end, he's going to make sure it's really hard for everybody in behind.
Without doubt, Dunum, such a likeable sort. Of course, we might have a rematch with some of these here on Sunday. Dunum, I've no doubt, will go for the double in the Ahonoora handicap that he's won before here on the final day of the festival. Why wouldn't you go again with him when he's back on song here? And really gritty as well, wasn't he? When
He
the chips
was,
were down.
but
I did think Bear Prophet was going to get past him.
I thought he was coming to get at him. We'll probably see it even more so on this angle we're looking at now. But horses for courses, Gary. This fella has incredible form around here, and he just relishes climbing that hill. And to be fair to Brave Prophet, he's been really well placed by Gerald Leary, and he's had a great crack at it under Nicola Burns, but just couldn't quite peg back the course specialist in Dunum. Or Randy's running an absolute blinder. Mississippi River just really is what he is on paper, isn't he? That's his mark. He keeps banging on the door, but he just can't land the Prophet. And how you like that, I would imagine that they'll be connections would be delighted with his run, considering how far back he was in the run.
Came on well, how you like that, but couldn't get anywhere within hailing distance of our winner, Dunum, who enhances his already superb record here. And for those that kept the faith and rode in with him again, they've been rewarded at a nice price. And to wrap up the result, we can join one of those very people. Back to you, Anthony. Well done.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.